through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Let's do it. I gotta get that speech up. Talky talk time. Tea-talk-dally, tea-talk-dally, tick-tock-dally, Tell the story.
You might be right, my lady.
Oh god, are you hovering, Henry? They still haven't fixed this?
It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh no.
Oh dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi.
Me and Father talked about life.
Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us. But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Scalars. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
Oh my
I ran
god.
to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
Oh man.
I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Poor Henry.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings.
Satana.
Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Night,
Good night,
senorita.
my lady.
Time to go to sleep, time to go to sleep. Do 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 do. Uh-oh, nightmare time. This is the worst part in the game. Fucking hate this bit.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Got you, Dad. Let's do this for Dad.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What's going down?
What's happening?
Do we win?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
To the stairs. Get a torch from the table. Need a torch from the table. Boop. Doop. Whoop. To the battlement stairs. Away. Run, Henry, run. Run, Henry, run.
We could hide out. Close open.
Jump.
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command.
What's up, dude? What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg and unite? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you
Call
tired of
him a
living?
donkey.
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I don't
I've
get it.
seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too.
Who's Sir Hanush?
These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
They look miserable. Those poor people. It looks like we won. What's up, dog?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Hype.
Take care.
Let's do this. Where do we go? You just stand here? Pretty sure we just stand here. I think someone's gonna be coming from this way, so let's just stand here. Wait for him. Man. I don't see shit. It's fucking dark. Nothing out there. Fuck you, you fucking concrete wall, you piece of shit. Yeah, get fucked. Can't handle Henry the steel fist. Here he comes.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Let's wait forever. Uh-oh. Shit's going down. Time to run. Run as fast as you can.
Let's go! Move it!
I'm going. Calm down. Is there anything in here that I can take? Oops, he saw me. Let's just leave. Oh, I think he ran off. Mwahahahaha. What if we open this and take all this stuff before? I don't know. I don't want to glitch the game or anything. Let's just go. How the weather changed so fast. Oh no, they're back.
Sweet Jesus. We're gonna hit them like skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
Is that Sigismund?
Maybe in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents. Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
No.
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
And just like that, they disappeared over the hill, thanks to the statesmanship of Sir Divish. Put the sword away. What's up, dog?
God be with you.
I gotta get out of here, man. What do you know about the humans?
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Oh.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
I have to get to Scouts.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So Robard, my parents died there. can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Okie dokie. Can I talk to you? Sir Divish! Sir Divish! No, I can't.
God be with you.
You're a trader anywhere around
Is there
here?
someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat.
Ooh.
But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Okay. About
That
Sigismund's
business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good.
Let's get out of here. Let's escape this bullshit place. It shouldn't be that difficult. We're Henry. We are Henry! Henry the Great and Powerful! Can I just jump over the wall? Really, it's not that hard. You having fun walking in place, guys? Good job, good job. Oh, you're trying to get down there.
They won't come back.
Where did you hear such a thing?
Can I talk to you guys?
Good God! What happened to your clothes? If you were robbed, you should report it.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
God bless.
It's terrible what's
Exactly
going on
what I
around
heard
these
from
days.
one of the
And everyone's talking. Where's the trader?
We surely did. Out of it and battered them all with it.
I don't believe it. Nobody could do that.
Then it's better to have Winterslav.
Armies invading and heard.
Oh, he's right here, isn't he? There he is. Votava.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Trade.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
I've got the coin.
Take care now.
Gotta save your schnapps. Can I sell anything? You take this. Hopefully he sells stolen or takes stolen goods. Where did I get this Waffenhock from? Take on my Sage too. Oh, whoops. Doesn't have enough money for this stuff.
That's stolen.
Okay, no, he doesn't want to take any stolen goods.
Can we trade?
God be with you.
Okay, what can I sell that is not stolen? Sell these. That, this. This, that. And that's it. Let's do a bit of haggling. Make sure we get
Let's
a
have a
little
word
bit more
about
money.
the price.
37? No, we want more. Round it up to 40.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting.
Fine. 39.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Now what
Can
can
we
we
trade?
buy?
If you good luck to you.
Can we buy more save your schnapps? Haggle it. Maybe we can
Can
get
we
the
do
price
something
down. 99?
What do you say to this?
Well, a little more.
Right here?
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Hey, we can spend all our money to get one more save your schnapps. What's up, dude? Guard
God
Raheem?
be with you.
Get me out of here. I need to get out of
I
here.
need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
I have to bury my parents.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What do you have in
What
mind?
am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Good idea.
Good luck to you.
Let's go take the armor. I've already unlocked the thing, so hopefully it's still unlocked. Excuse me. Let's just...
What are you doing here? Get lost or...
What's up?
Sorry.
Do you need some help?
I always need help. Let's just walk on in here like there's nothing wrong. Wasn't me. Don't look over here. We're not breaking the law. See, it's already open. Swoosh. Do we steal anything else? You coming in here? No. Let's climb up here. What's up here? Any delicious chests? Only ones that I can't get into. Let's take this. Yeah. Some arrows. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Anything in here? Just some more arrows. Take some arrows. Unreliable blade. Ooh la la. Take anything from here? More arrows. And more arrows. Oh my god, we're gonna have a fuck ton of arrows. Oh god. Oh, poor Henry and his ankles. No, little Henry hurt his ankles. No, poor little Henry.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
You! What the hell?
Look out.
We're leaving. Sorry. I didn't know we weren't allowed in there. Let's put this shit on. Yeah. Now we're a fucking guard. Let's go. Can I drop the sword? No. We cannot. I need to get
I
out
need
of
to
here.
get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, may the Lord watch over you.
I got you. Get the fuck out of here. To Skalitz. Apparently there's a horse we can find somewhere. Where would we find a horse? Is there a horse in here we can steal? Let's go check for a horse. Maybe there's a horse. A horse? Oh, there are horses. You take any of these? Nick the horse.
Hey, you!
Oh no.
You're under arrest for breaking the law.
I fucked up. Run! Henry! No, don't die! Don't die! Don't die! No, surrender! Oh, fuck. God damn it. Where the fuck were we? Where was the last time we saved? Oh, fuck. Oh God, it was so long ago. Ah! I think I'll continue later. Good night, everyone.